With the worldwide population aging rapidly, the number of older persons living at home on their own is also increasing. Shirley, who lives in the United Kingdom, is one of them.
I'm Shirley Carter, I'm 79 years old. Recently moved to this house a year ago and I'm very, very happy where I am. Lost my husband 6 years ago and I've had a very happy life actually.
In recent years, Shirley has had to cope with various trials, including the death of her husband.
I lost a lot of family when they were quite young and you never get used to grief, but you learn how to manage it because you have to when you've seen a lot of it.
This had a significant impact on Shirley's eating habits and weight.
I lost weight when my husband was ill. I lost a little bit more in the next 6 months. Then it settled down. And then it had been like that for the last 4 years.
Malnutrition and weight loss are often associated with frailty and need to falls. 30% of people over 65 years of age and 50% of people over 80 fall at least once a year. Shirley has had several falls since her husband died.
Well, I've had a few over the years. I've been alive for a long time. The one that bothered them was when I fell up a step in the garden and caught myself above my eye. And it looked nasty because I had a big strip across there and I had another one across there. So yes, it didn't look too good.
Some of these falls have been quite serious.
I didn't realise I was in the lounge, sat in the lounge. And then somebody shouted, "Oh, goodbye." I thought, oh my goodness. And I shot up from the settee and caught my foot on the side of it. And that was a nasty one.
Old house,
That's what, yeah, that's where I did break here. Yes. And actually, I fell on that side. And I lay there and I thought, oh, I hope I haven't broken my hip. That was the thing that was going through my mind.
Yes.
But then when I got up, I thought, oh, that's all right. I thought, that's hurting.
For Dr. Ablan van Kan, many factors contribute to a vicious circle of falls.
One of the main issues in falls is that we've got many times many factors intervening in the falls. And one problem is that once the older people fell down, he's at risk of more falling because he's really getting an apprehensive approach with walking. They've got fear of falling. That's another syndrome in geriatrics. Fear of falling is one of the main syndromes behind falling, and the fear of falling will increase the risk of falls.
This has created anxiety for Shirley's family.
Oh, so I do worry about Mum falling, actually. I think that's the only thing I worry about you.
I try to make sure that I do look where I'm going. I find that's a big help. Because I am a bit, think, oh, I'll do so-and-so and turn around and dash off. So I do try and curb myself a little bit so that I'm a little bit more sensible.
I think, and you are taking more care. You are slower with your... Mum's personality is naturally just to go and do something. Or I'll go and make a cup of tea. But I think, your body is now saying, don't rush into it because we could trip. So you do take more care.
Well, in certain places, I definitely take more care when I get in the bath.
Well, yes.
Good nutrition is very important to maintain strength and prevent falls.
Food to me is just something I have to have. I enjoy it, not always, but I eat it.
Well, you have to eat, it's fuel. I just wanted to make sure she had plenty of food here, that she could cook easily, or that you fancied cooking. I think the only way I help Mum is just, we talk about it. It's just support.
Shirley's goals for the future are very clear.
I'm old enough now to know anything can happen. I might have got one day, I might have got another 5 years, who knows. And what's important to me is now. To keep my strength and independence is very important to me. the independence is the most important part. I don't want to have to depend on anybody. When my time comes, I want to go. I don't want to mess about going in this home or that home or the rest of it. And I don't want anybody having to look after me. I want it to be over. And that's what we all hope for, I suppose. But I really would hate that. I really would. If I was dependent on people.